Last video we started the 100 coin star in Tall Mountain, so let's continue collecting the coins here. Okay, got red coin number 4 there. The rest of the red coins are on the mushrooms down there, but I'm going to come back to them once I complete the slide. Okay, these Monty most to the right, be careful that they don't throw their projectiles at you while you're crossing this thing, otherwise you're going to fall all the way down and possibly die. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it can happen to anyone, so just be careful. Okay, got 3 Goombas over here. Let me see if I can try and take down all 3 of them. Occasionally, one of them goes off the cliff, and that's kind of an inconvenience, in my opinion. Okay, long jump across here. You really have to be good at long jumping, so that way you could cross things like that. Okay, and the slide is right inside here. This is sort of easy to miss, so you just have to know that it's there. Okay, in this game, you get the majority of your coins here, but in the DS version, once you complete the slide, then you're forced to get the star. So that means you have to get the 100 coin star in Tall Mountain in the DS version a different way. Okay, we're coming up on a little fork in the road here. You want to make a right turn over here, so that way you can continue onto the slide all the way to the end. If you kept going straight, then you would have ended up in a dead end. Yeah, you saw that skull back there. If you hit that dead end, then you instantly die, so be very careful. Speaking of which, try not to be so close to the edge to the point where you might fall off and die, because the amount of points that you have, I don't think you want to fall off the slide and start over, do you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, and with that, I'm free to collect the rest of the coins in Tall Mountain, starting with these Goombas right over here. Oh yes, I believe one of them actually went into the water at one point, and the water actually killed them, believe it or not. I'm not really sure how it happened, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe they drowned to death, I guess? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Okay, got some coins down here, as well as a Bouncy Block right over here. This Bouncy Block, be careful that you don't hit a wall to the left, otherwise you're going to get thrown into the abyss and die. And given how much coins I have, yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen. Okay, and with that, I think I'm going to collect the rest of the red coins on the mushrooms over there. Okay, now I really have to be careful because some of the mushrooms are big and some of them are small, and hopefully I don't screw up on my jumps. Especially on the small one like this. Alright, there we go. Okay, I'm not close at 100 coins yet, but once I am at 100 coins, I'm not going to grab the red coin star. I'm going to focus on grabbing star number 1. Okay, let me see if I try and kill all 3 of these guys over here. Since if I go after the red coin star first, then I'm possibly going to make an additional trip to the top of the mountain, and I don't really want that. Come on, come here. Alright, thank you very much. Okay, now let me see if I can grab the star before the Chuck gets to me. Okay, it's right next to me. Okay, now let me see if I can try and kill this thing. Come on, grab it. Alright, thank you. Okay, and there's something I'm going to do in this direction right over here. Okay, I just want to center the camera so that way it doesn't really turn around too much. Okay, we got a bomb buddy down here who's going to open a cannon that's right over here. This cannon, I'm going to use it in a later star. So, it's worth your time to come over here right now. Okay, now let me see if I can try and get up here. Okay, this little kicking trick here is going to hopefully do the trick. Alright, there we go. Okay, jump with this shy guy here. Alright, perfect. Okay, nice of the shy guy to give me a lift right over here because that log back there, just like in Lethal Lava Land, I'm not very good with that, so I'm not going to touch that log at all. Okay, these black balls over here, just be careful not to get crushed by them because they go around in particular directions and it's kind of hard to know where those black balls are going to go, so be careful. Okay, we're close to scale the mountain stars, so yeah, here we are right now. Okay, that's my preferred way of getting to the top of the mountain. So yeah, looks like I don't have to make an additional trip to the top of the mountain after all. Okay, and the next star, I believe it's called Mystery of the Monkey Cage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it is. So that means I have to make my way all the way back to the top of the mountain. In the DS version, I'm pretty sure there's a much easier way to get back to the top of the mountain, which saves you a ton of time. Okay, over here, yeah, that's really where you want to long jump. That first part there, if you fall down, then it doesn't really matter. But that second ditch, yeah, you really have to long jump there so that way you don't die. Okay, but lucky for me, I have this little shortcut here so that way I can make it to the top of the mountain a little bit faster. The long way I usually take that, yeah, I don't really like that way all that much, since I have to contend with that log. And that Shy Guy boost can only help me for so long. Okay, now let me see if I can try and make it to the top of the mountain with that little shortcut that I made. Alright, there we go. Okay, up on the top of the mountain, there's a monkey here that you have to catch. And the problem is he's really annoying to catch because, yeah, just when you think you have him cornered, he jumps right over your heads. Okay, now let me see if I can try and grab him. Okay. Oh, man. In the DS version, I think this is a little bit easier. I'm not really sure why. Okay, alright, I got him. It usually takes me a few minutes to catch him, but I guess I got lucky this time around. Okay, so you want to free him. If you click hold on, then you're going to have to chase him around again. And I don't think you want to put yourself to that kind of torture now, do you? Okay, the star is right in here, so I just have to wait for the monkey to come over here so that way he could destroy that cage, and I'll get the star. Speaking of monkeys, there's actually another one further down the mountain. That's past the Chukya. If you grab that monkey, then that one steals your cap. And you really don't want that, because if you lose your cap, then you take double damage from everything, and you definitely don't want that. Okay, let me see if I can try and get the star like this. Alright, there we go. Well, even though I didn't know where the star was, I had a pretty good hunch that I would possibly land on it. Okay, star number 3. Is it the one with the red coins? Yep, Scary Shrooms, red coins. Okay, hopefully I don't botch any of my jumps, because like I said, sometimes I die trying to get those red coins because I guess maybe I don't do my jumps properly. Okay, this first one's pretty big, so I have plenty of room. Okay, second. Okay, let me see if I can land on this one. Okay. Okay, now it's all a matter of getting the rest of the red coins where the Monty Moles are. Okay, I had such an easy time getting these red coins the last time, so I don't see any problems in me getting them this time around. Okay, and the last one is right above me. Okay, and the star is going to appear on that mushroom down there. Now, I would jump from this height and possibly land on the mushroom down there, but it's a huge risk, and I definitely don't want to take the risk, because I don't want to have to collect all these red coins all over again, even though I practically did that already. Okay, where's the mushroom? Just want to see where it is. Oh, man. Okay, I couldn't see where that Monty Mole was because, yeah, I guess maybe that side of the cliff was blocking my view. Okay, well, I guess I sort of had to make that jump blind because there's no way you could get the camera right behind you. Although, you could possibly adjust the camera to your liking so that way maybe you could have a chance to see where the mushroom is. Anyway, Mysterious Mountainside. I would go on the slide again, but I think there's a much easier way I can get the star without going on the slide. And I'm going to do that right now. Okay, that area with the Chukya, yeah, that's that one area that I'm going to go to that will enable me to get the star a little bit easier. The problem is you have to time your jump correctly so that way you don't have to go all the way back to this particular location over and over again. Okay, let me see if I can kill this Chukya here so that way it doesn't distract me while I'm trying to get the star. Okay, move the camera back a little bit. Okay. Jump. Okay, I guess that was a little bit too far. Okay, but I can make the trip a little bit easier on myself, like this. Okay, so if I end up screwing up the jump again, then I can simply just ride the wind all the way back up here. Okay, jump kick. Alright, there we go. You're probably wondering why I didn't use the wind earlier. It's because if I did that, then that Chukya would have grabbed me and thrown me in a specific direction that I probably don't want it to throw me. Possibly in the abyss, and yeah, I don't want that. That has happened to me once, and I don't want that to happen again. Anyway, breathtaking view from bridge. I have to make another trip back up the mountain, but actually, it's almost to the top of the mountain. So, this star involves me pressing a switch, and a few blocks appear, and I have to step on a few of those blocks so that way I can get to the star. In the DS version, I think it was a little bit easier, actually, since it was a little bit modified. So, in the DS version, I think you have to grab a Wario cap and then punch some bricks using Wario's power, so that way you can get the star. I believe there was a little ledge there that you could use so that way you can get to the star. Because, yeah, you have to use Wario's powers to punch the block. Or bricks, or whatever. Okay, we're approaching that little switch right now, which is past these Goombas right here. Okay, this area is wet, so that means Mario can't jump very high. Okay, press the switch, and there's a block there, and there's another block inside the waterfall. Okay, you want to stand here and jump on this block here, and you get the star just like that. Yeah, I don't see how you can screw up the star unless maybe you do it a little bit differently. Okay, and the last star, I believe it's the one with that lonely mushroom. Yep, last to the lonely mushroom. Okay, this one is pretty hard because, well, you have to aim properly so that way you could shoot yourself onto the star you saw back there on top of that mushroom. Okay, there are two ways I can get to the cannon. I can use the wind, or I can use a warp that's a little bit near where I am. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can maybe play around with the wind just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Okay, now like I said, you only have one shot at this, and if you miss, you die. Okay, now let me see if I can try and get the star this way. I guess maybe this should be good enough. Aw, man. Well, okay, occasionally I do miss, and sometimes I get it on my first try. Well, no matter. Well, since this happened, I can now show you another way that you can get to the cannon without using the wind, because, well, sometimes I'm not very good at playing around with the wind, but I guess maybe I mastered this trick a little perfectly. So, that other trick to get to the cannon involves one of those small mushrooms. Okay, now let me see if I can try and get to those, that one particular mushroom without falling. Okay, it's right here. Okay, and I'm right below where half the red coins are, where near those Monty moles are. So yeah, that should give you a pretty good idea of where I'm at. Okay, just be careful that you don't do any fancy tricks over here because this ledge here is very narrow. Okay, now let me see if I can try and aim a little lower so that way I can get the star. Okay. Could this possibly do it? Okay, let's give it a try. No. Oh, whoa, that was close. Okay, I don't know why Mario did that little side flip. I thought maybe when he did that, I would be dead for sure. But I only need one attempt, actually 2 attempts to get that star. Sorry about that. Okay, next world number 13, Tiny Huge Island. So let's get started on the 100 coin star. There's actually 2 paintings to this place actually. So jumping inside here takes you to the tiny island, but there's another painting that's big and that'll take you to the huge island. I usually start with this place first because I'm more accustomed to the tiny island first. Oh, for a second I thought that flame hit me. Okay, so this place, it sort of reminds me of that one course back in Super Mario Bros. 3, and did I really just collect 2 coins? I believe there was a hidden coin there that I couldn't see. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I actually want to show you maybe where that invisible coin was. Okay, I believe that coin was supposed to be like somewhere over here, I guess. Okay, that number you saw there, that's going to come into effect in a different star, just not right now. Okay, this narrow ledge over here, I tend to have a lot of trouble with this thing, but not this time. No, I didn't. Okay, I actually didn't want to fall down there yet because there was something else I was going to do. Okay, this pathway is kind of preventing me from doing a little side flip. Okay, these tiny Goombas here, if they run into you, yeah, they do die, but you don't get any coins. So, yeah, if you want to kill them, try using a ground pound or maybe jumping on them. Okay, in this particular direction, there's a cannon over here. That's right here, right in front of this Ba-Bomb Buddy here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of pits over here, so be very careful that you don't fall all the way down, because it has happened to me on several occasions. Okay, the cannon is now open, but I can't fit inside there because it's too small. Okay, I usually like to ground pound on those small Goombas because, well, stepping on them, I could possibly miss them, but if I ground pound on them, then I'm right on target. Okay, let me see if I can try and get over there. This area is pretty dangerous, so be very careful. Okay, and let me see if I can try and get to that platform over there with that block. Okay, 3 coins. Okay, this narrow walkway here, I don't think I can walk on it, so I'm just going to leave it be. I believe there were coins there on the DS version, actually. Okay, well, that was pretty close. Wait, I see a Goomba over there? Oh, okay, where did that one come from? Okay, I could have sworn I got it. Okay, hopefully it stays where it is. Alright, there we go. Okay, this fire shooter here is really annoying, actually. Okay, I don't think I have any more time to collect any coins, so I'm just going to leave it off here. See you next time.